Okay, welcome to ETN News. Now we're looking at Hawaii, the Big Island, and the one with Mauna Loa. This is Kilauea right here. You can see all these earthquakes down through here, and you can see these in between the cracks. Why would it have an earthquake? What's moving? Is it connecting here? And then we have these up here, up north a little bit, down below the fissures. They're connecting, and volcanoes, but are they connecting down to this one? We got to watch what's going on here. Now, what I'm looking at, I checked on it, and they're saying that first there was a big uplift, and I think it was 5 miles down through here of an uplift, significant uplift, and then it calmed down on the earthquakes. The activity has dropped, and the uplift has subsided, has went down. All right, that don't mean anything. Still, don't turn your back on Hawaii. Now I'm going to look at this here, Alaska, and you can see Alaska, there's not much going on at all. I'd say not many up in Alaska is feeling anything. Maybe a little shake every now and then. And down here, we got let's see if I can click on it. I think it was a 3.3 if I can click on it here. The fault lines are stopping me. Okay, 3.5, east-northeast of Fort Bidwell, California. Don't show how deep it is. Now these over here in Oklahoma, the ones that happened here yesterday. Let's look at the last 7 days, 2.5 and greater. Let's check this out. Now here's the earthquake. Now it was a 5.1. I'm sure it was downgraded. 1.9 miles deep. That's not deep at all. I'd say it destroyed some homes and things like that. I hope it didn't. But anyway, this earthquake, when you got drilling down here, they cracked the crust already in Oklahoma. I mean, it started flipping out on earthquakes, one after another here a while back. Then they cracked it down here. Now, we was talking, when this joins in with this, we're going to have larger activity coming across through here. But now what causes this is, how do they do the energy anyway? Well, they take and shoot pipes down into the magma flow, and they pour water in it, and water makes steam, and it comes out to turbines as steam, turns the turbines, makes electricity. What does that cause? Well, when you pour water on hot lava, hot magma under the surface, and you got that magma coming up through here, and you pour water on it, like we was talking about before we had this earthquake on my other update. If you remember, if you're a viewer, we was talking about Hawaii over there pouring water in the volcano, well, in one of the cracks when they had the last eruption. And, that may have been a play in that. But anyways, this magma, when you pour water in it, and it comes up through here, to turn their turbines now for their electricity because it's cheaper, save a dollar. It comes up through here into chunks of hard rock. Well, it can't melt it fast enough. They must be demanding on more electricity, or this wouldn't have happened. So they've increased on the water limit going into the faults or something, or this wouldn't have happened. It carries chunks. Well, chunks build up. When it builds up and it can't melt it fast enough, it's going to cause an earthquake. To tell you the truth about it, I was looking for a 4 up in here somewhere. Not sure exactly where it would hit, but it was coming through these faults after the 5.1. So I was looking for a 4 plus, to hit up in here. It never did, so I never did say nothing either on my update. I didn't say anything about it. I was looking for it. And, well, still yet, it could happen. It's a lot of pressure moving through here. And in the future, big quake near New York. Okay, let's look at this. And we got these earthquakes. This one here was a 4.5, Mexico. Now we go on one day. Got to get off of that 7 days. And here's the earthquakes. All right, what we got is pressure building over here again. So the last time we seen pressure, Hawaii started flipping out. Before that, we seen pressure and we was looking for the upper 6 to a 7 plus. Well, it went down this fault, hit down here. It's a 6.1 one day, and then a 6.5 the next day, I think. Then we was looking for pressure release again, and that's when it hit over here in Alaska, Volcano, and then we were looking for pressure in Hawaii. So when we're looking for this earthquake pressure to release, it could release in a eruption or something. Now we got it coming again. This plate is pushing, North American plate is pushing on the Pacific plate, going over here toward the Philippines, Solomon Islands, everywhere, Japan. You know, it's pushing on this, the Pacific plate. Well, Hawaii is right in the middle. So we're looking at now, the pressure is going to go somewhere, and we're going to see another large quake in the next, 3 to 5 days. Or this here, Hawaii, is going to ramp up. So don't turn your back just in case. It looks like it may ramp up and increase on activity again. No matter what they say, we see what we see. Alright, now there's pressure moving, and it's getting ready to come loose from the Cascadia. Let's see where it goes. Let's see if we get another eruption or something like that. And all these continents, on the map, when they're all these states, they have different dirt and things. So different dirt, different soils, all that, then that would mean it was another continent that drifted in and jammed up against the other one. So when you got that, you got fault lines. People don't think that magma runs all the way through here. It runs all the way around each state and the lines, because it's where the continents has collided together in the past, and they still rub and they still move. It's just we don't see no evidence of it hardly, but they're still pushing. And when you're pushing two plates together like that, it causes friction. Friction turns to melting the rock. Then it turns to magma. Then you got a fault line with magma all the way around your state. So, you got Virginia, it is limestone. You got Florida limestone mixed down through here, and yellow dirt, North Carolina, South Carolina. And where I'm at, it's hard rock, black dirt. Over through here, sand and stuff. It's different continents put together. Well, each state has a magma chamber going around it, magma line, the flow, when all this was made millions of years ago. So you can have, they do drill in Oklahoma. The only place you can drill is where there's magma. They used to drill down through here in Florida, up the upper north end of Florida, I think, up into Georgia. You got all this. There's magma all over the plate, all over the continent. But it ended up as one big plate when it all jammed together. So it made the North American plate. I'll see you all in the next updates. Watch Kilauea. It could ramp up at any time and could even lead to a huge explosion. It's not like it hasn't done it before. Everybody stay safe, and we'll be watching.